Canelo Alvarez, a name that sparks debate every time he steps into the ring. Critics question his skills, doubters dismiss his victories, yet time and again, he proves them wrong. From flashy trash talkers to overconfident challengers, Canelo doesn't just win, he dismantles. Let's take a look at how boxing's pound-for-pound king silences the cocky and answers every critic with his fists. Canelo Alvarez versus Daniel Jacobs. Jacobs claimed he'd be the first to knock Canelo out, insisting he was too big.
You might have fought a big dude before. You might have fought a talented guy before.
Too strong, too fast.
Or a fast guy. Or a guy with a high boxing IQ. But he's never faced all of those things in one night.
This is a fight where he's going to have to be mobile. Will his mobility be limited here tonight?
Reality check. 12 rounds later, Canelo gave him a masterclass in elite boxing.
As Canelo went for the hook again. Good straight jab by both. Hopkins, of course, owns the longest streak of title defenses at level, and then hits him on the hip again. Just to paw with the jab, and Canelo not bothering to slip those shots. Canelo stalking and throws a hard right hand.
Jacobs had moments, sure, but never looked close to delivering on his bold words.
I've got it 5 rounds to 1 in favor of Canelo Alvarez. I should say 3 of these rounds.
Needs to throw combinations, stick behind the jab.
He told us, I've continuously had to prove that I'm the best middleweight in the world. Canelo still, again, with that stick jab. Good body work by Jacobs. Uppercut lands by Canelo. Final seconds. What's left?
Canelo Alvarez!
Canelo Alvarez versus Billy Joe Saunders. Saunders mocked Canelo and even promised to outclass him.
You get my boy.
Because Canelo really is that start of range. He's in the danger zone when he backs up here.
Also in the United Kingdom, good morning to you.
But you have to do it for 12 rounds.
Straight right hand connects for Canelo, the crowd roars.
He even clowned around mid-fight, egging Canelo on.
Straight right hand from Canelo to the body as well.
There's the uppercut.
He's always in position to punch. Here's what I want to see more from Saunders. He's a little relentless. He doesn't throw.
Landed on the chin. Saunders shook it off. Sticks his tongue out right now.
That ended the moment Canelo shattered his orbital bone with an uppercut.
He predicted a KO in round 8 or 9.
68-66 Canelo. He's only 2 rounds up.
Saunders took an awkward step back.
And this is what Canelo does to opponents. He breaks down opponents and makes them.
Saunders never fought again. His trash talk retired right along with him.
It's over. Canelo gets the knockout win.
Canelo Alvarez versus Callum Smith. Smith had all the physical advantages: height, reach, and confidence.
And you see the crazy height differential there between Callum Smith, a full 6'3", and a 5'8" Canelo Alvarez.
But Canelo treated him like a heavy bag.
Land shots. He knows he cannot allow that.
Instead of baiting him with that right hand.
But that was a nice shot, but Canelo comes back, and he is throwing much harder right now. Gets Callum Smith up on the ropes.
Marching forward and hammering body shots that broke Smith.
I tell you, that was beautiful head movement by Canelo Alvarez and a hard hook in the gap in the first 2 rounds. 90-degree good right hand by Canelo, and he goes back to the body with a combination.
By the end, Smith's arms were useless.
It's like 3 rounds ago. I've never seen Canelo dance either. He's feeling light on his feet.
His bicep torn and his ego shredded.
And that's why the fans are looking at that.
You can't blame him. Hard footing right hand again. And a body shot from Canelo trying to close the show.
The Giant didn't fall, but he got bullied for 12 rounds.
The head work and then to the body. Uppercuts working throughout this fight.
The body shots and the uppercuts were the best thing that Canelo did.
Canelo Alvarez versus Rocky Fielding. Rocky thought size would save him.
Touch him up. That little by little your body starts falling apart.
Instead, Canelo used his ribs as a personal drum set.
An advantage. You see him bending down already, and Canelo goes to the body to keep Canelo Alvarez at bay. Does he have that stick? Down body shot. One body shot, and he takes a knee.
Dropping him multiple times with brutal body shots.
He is just huge. A good hook to the body again. Left hook and a right hand. Fielding tries to answer back. Hard right hand by Canelo.
Off of him.
No, he doesn't. Down he goes. Body shot, and he is being chopped down.
By round 3, Fielding was done, and the ref waved it off.
Maybe he's trying to get Canelo to
Hard
wear
right
himself
hand,
out.
and down he goes. Fielding looks back in his corner. There's not much he can do. That was a headshot. Down he goes to the body, and that should do it.
It's over.
That is it.
Turns out being tall doesn't help when you can't stand up straight. Canelo Alvarez versus Sergey Kovalev.
Don't know, fellas. until they get in there and fight.
Kovalev came in with his jab, using his size to control most of the fight.
Kovalev comes out jabbing instinctively, immediately. What does this guy got?
I'll tell you what, I'm really impressed with the discipline that comes to a T. Just touch it, baby.
But Canelo stayed patient.
Very effective by the middleweight champ.
One of the reasons I scored the
Final seconds of round number 3. You do have to ask yourself, how many rounds could I have, it's very subjective, have swung back the other way?
Quietly stalking like a predator.
Now, I understand people watching this fight, seeing Kovalev throw a lot of punches. As I'm sitting here, I'm seeing Canelo block a lot of them. Early on, he's landed some jabs that have been cleaner, but for the last few rounds, what I've seen...
Canelo pressing a little bit more now, moving in with a little more distance than what we've seen with the judges. It's very subjective.
Then, out of nowhere in round 11, a left hook and right-hand combo turned the crusher into a crush.
Kovalev's not even committing to it.
Here it is. Kovalev's hurt. Kovalev's down. Kovalev's out. It's over.
But it was a chopping right hook at first, the left hand, and the right after that.
Canelo Alvarez versus Avni Yildirim.
Obey my commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Shake hands and God bless.
Yildirim was nicknamed Mr. Robot.
We believe that will be the game plan for the Turkish Wolf.
And boy, did he fight like one.
Canelo went constantly to the body against
the uppercuts to get those elbows up, just like he did there. Uppercuts and
standing still and eating punches.
Pressure in there. And maybe this is a strategy.
What was called Mr. Robot is that he keeps that guard really high.
Canelo tore into him with uppercuts and body shots.
According to CompuBox.
Nice uppercut with the right hand. You think that's an early game plan, or longer can he stick around if he just keeps absorbing all these uppercuts and body shots?
That was a vicious left hook.
Until Avni's corner had to save him after 3 rounds.
Body punches. Even though Yildirim's blocking those shots, believe me.
Oh, and 1, 2, and down goes Yildirim. Down on these punches, Sergio.
Well, as a bigger man, he's allowed to let Canelo...
If you're not showing me that you're okay, I'm going to stop you.
The Turkish Wolf turned into a puppy that night.
They have stopped the fight. It's over.
Quitting before more damage. Canelo Alvarez versus Matthew Hatton. Hatton was all bragging about beating up Canelo.
Facing Canelo Alvarez. What's your prediction?
A Matthew Hatton win, no doubt about it.
But once the bell rang, he quickly found himself in over his head.
Ring the bell. Buena suerte. Good luck.
Is trying to keep this incredible momentum that he's built up. Better position.
If he doesn't get a kick left.
Canelo battered him from start to finish.
Oh, good left hook. Alvarez opens up.
Landing at will and turning the fight into target practice.
Guy who's going to be on the top pound for pound list, not because of his offense only, but the boy. No, he's not. He did.
Alvarez steps in with a combination.
By the end, Hatton's only win was making it to the final bell. Canelo Alvarez versus Shane Mosley. Mosley was the legend, the name, the veteran who thought experience could outshine youth.
Good luck, touch glove, let's go to work.
Canelo showed zero respect for him. Walking him down and punishing him with clean shots. Mosley survived, but he looked every bit his age. Canelo Alvarez versus Josecito Lopez. Before the fight, Lopez was all smiles and bragging, acting like he'd shock the world again.
I'm a natural fighter that fights back.
And don't count me out, because I'm going to Vegas to win.
But once the bell rang, Canelo beat him down like a heavy bag.
Not supposed to cross, but they're about to collide at the MGM Grand. Point out, good right hand by Canelo. Overhand right by Canelo. They are set to take on the next level. Nice. Talk to the liver. Down goes Lopez.
Dropping him again and again with brutal body shots.
Beginning to score it well, but Lopez showing his fight. And now another body He's too small from the champion. And again, he goes to the body, and again, Lopez is in trouble.
By round 5, the ref had seen enough and stopped it.
That last sequence took something out of Lopez. And now a couple of uppercuts. Again along the ropes. Alvarez. Left uppercut misses. Right hand connects. 10 seconds left in the round. And referee Joe Cortez intervenes. He's seen enough.
All that pre-fight talk ended in a mid-fight walk. Canelo Alvarez versus Austin Trout. Trout came in undefeated, calling himself too slick, too big, and too smart for Canelo.
I feel like I could turn him all night, let him run into something ugly.
He said Canelo is not his level and even predicted a knockout.
Canelo's not on my level.
Has talked about last year that this is his particular human puzzle. But you know we'll see that again. And there is Trout jabbing on the outside moment to moment. As Canelo getting a right hand in.
Instead, Canelo dropped him, left him stumbling.
Trout's 26-0, 14. There's a big right hand!
And handed him his first loss.
We talked about the momentum of the uppercut in round 6.
All the talk about footwork turned into foot shuffling just to stay upright. Canelo Alvarez versus Erislandy Lara.
Boxing fans are picking the Cuban to win this fight.
Lara came in cocky, thinking his slick style would expose Canelo.
And he hopes to run him into sneaky punches. When he does, make a move.
For the first few rounds, he ran circles, jabbing and smirking.
Lara gets in there first, cut off the ring. You get near him, he darts out.
Make a lot of movements again. That was a nice left,
But Canelo chopped him down with body shots, even cutting Lara with an uppercut.
Like his movement is purposeful. Alvarez's objective is
he's able to step it up.
The fight went the distance, and Canelo walked away with the split decision win. Canelo Alvarez versus James Kirkland. Kirkland was all hyped up in the pre-fight presser.
You know what this fight is going to be? Will Canelo count one? Will my count one? Action!
Throwing up "It's over for you" signs before the fight.
Everybody expects James Kirkland to start very fast.
He swung wildly like a man trying to prove something.
And right now he's just teeing off on Canelo Alvarez. A nice right hand, nice right uppercut.
But Canelo's counters were sharper and deadlier.
Uppercuts, right hands.
Smart of Alvarez to work the body.
That's a punish you under. Solid right hand. Back to the 11th. He's ready to go again. Total tragedy. He caught him again. And again. He better answer or is surely going to step in.
One brutal combination later, Kirkland was out cold on the canvas.
He's always going to want to fight. He's never going to give up.
But his legs are not there. This time, I don't think he's getting up.
Wow.
The Predator turned prey in just 3 rounds. Canelo Alvarez versus Miguel Cotto. Cotto's trainer, Freddie Roach, hyped it up, saying Canelo didn't have enough experience and even claimed he'd bet both his houses on it.
I think we're going to need a little bit more in this camp because we're going to run through him.
I want to see if Canelo Alvarez can track him down. Canelo Alvarez with the left hook holds up the right hand. Pound the body to slow down Cotto, get him to bouncing on his toes.
Cotto boxed well, but his shots didn't have the power to bother Canelo.
I just feel that Canelo looks so much stronger right now. There's that right hand again. Cotto again doing a great job boxing again. Double jab, little light uppercut. There's a hard digging body shot.
Alvarez kept control. Landed the cleaner punches. And walked away the clear winner.
Unanimous decision.
No middleweight champion in the world.
Canelo Alvarez versus Amir Khan. Khan wasn't cocky, but he truly believed his speed would be too much for Canelo.
The crowd is fired up. on Cinco de Mayo weekend.
They both started their careers.
And for a few rounds, it actually looked that way.
A very pro-Mexican crowd.
Khan landed clean and moved well.
This time, tap Khan here and there.
Out round in the first one, huh? It was a good feeling off. And then Canelo's been fighting out that weight. Kind of pulled up for this fight, fighting out that weight.
But Canelo stayed patient, waiting for the right moment.
Shot landed.
And the fighter that he lost to in the Olympic fight, these fighters that think about Triple G, they need to think about what's without boxing and outwork them. You can't, as a fighter.
In round 6, one huge right hand ended it instantly. Speed met power, and power won. Canelo Alvarez versus Liam Smith.
What should concern Canelo the most?
Smith came in tough and held his own early, but Canelo's body shots kept piling up.
Block.
Because he had that amateur pedigree. He has that back.
You can see there's a slight cut over the right eye. Oh, and a big body shot, and down goes Liam Smith, and that completely changes the complexion of this fight. In around that tough guard, and another body shot, he's down for a second time. Maybe one more time to the body, and Smith could be out of here.
By round 9, a brutal liver shot dropped Smith for good.
Not being undeterred here, not afraid.
Oh, and there it is, a third time. Will it be a charm? It's over!
After the fight, Smith said, Canelo didn't hit as hard as I expected.
He didn't hit as hard as I expected, but he was better than I expected. He opened me up and found more gaps than Munguia.
Funny way to put it while lying on the canvas. Canelo Alvarez versus Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. Chavez Jr. talked like he could mix it with Canelo.
Sometimes they fought little guys. You think you're the real middleweight champion?
Promising a real Mexican war.
Are you going to knock him out?
No, you never predict that knock him out, but I can knock him out him.
But once the fight started, there was no war.
Are inside the ring and we are underway. They don't even tap glove. And apart Liam Smith in September. 1 and 2 from behalf of his son. Right hand for Canelo.
Just Canelo completely dominating from the first bell to the last.
Those right hands are few and far between.
48, 1 and 1. His only loss to Floyd Mayweather.
Chavez Jr. hasn't pushed the pace or tempo of this fight.
I'll fight Chavez Jr. I don't like him. Let's do it.
12 rounds later, Chavez Jr. hadn't won a single moment.
And that's what we're seeing right now.
3 rounds. I think they should have said, hey, we're going to pull the plug, man.
For some reason, the last few years, in the country...
The only fight he brought was at the face-off.
Throw the shirt out. He has...
Canelo Alvarez versus Gennady GGG Golovkin 2. The first fight ended in a controversial draw, so the rematch was all about proving who was really number 1.
Sergio, it was Golovkin who was the more frustrated fighter after the decision in the first fight. Golovkin comes out jabbing in the white trunks. Very, very good at moving his head.
GGG promised a knockout, saying Canelo couldn't handle him.
Those are menacing punches that he is throwing straight ahead. Stop stealing him.
Instead, Canelo stood his ground, fought toe-to-toe, and outboxed the bigger puncher.
As he knows cleanly and clearly to put him in the bank. Look, a key point of this, too, is as you see, Golovkin has such a good jab. He's able to land there.
Shots like that.
Such a high level of concentration. And even in this round already, while we're talking, there's another right hand from Canelo.
After 12 brutal rounds, Canelo took the decision.
Withering body attack by Canelo. Getting the hammer in, whether it's with the uppercut, everything has not gone as expected, but it is very close, and both men come out firing.
Triple G kept crying robbery, but the belt stayed with Canelo. Canelo Alvarez versus Leonardo Tyner. Tyner walked in with gangster energy, boasting that Canelo wasn't on his level. But once the bell rang, Canelo picked him apart with cleaner shots and smarter boxing.
Dando golpes con buena técnica en la ejecución, sigue ahí con una derecha larga y repite con la izquierda, que en dos...
La mano derecha extraordinaria. Muy bien el Canelo.
Leonardo Tainer no es un peleador fácil.
Gutiérrez, Alfredo el Monote. Cuando estaba entrando este hombre que está abriendo.
The cocky grin slowly faded round by round.
Esperarse seguir con esa mano izquierda,
apretando el ritmo de la contienda al Canelo, conectando con los
amables amigos, el inicio.
Leonardo Tainer, difícil. El vendaje del guante y tal como lo pronosticó Tainer, no ha sido nada.
Si la gente se levanta de su lugar y empieza a dar que suelta una mano derecha que revienta.
By the end, Tainer got schooled by a younger guy, not the flex he imagined. Canelo Alvarez versus Yuri Gonzalez.
Because these events and series like this showcase upcoming talent.
This was young Canelo's first real test back in 2009.
You're going to see intensity early from these guys coming from Guadalajara as he comes in.
Gonzalez came to fight and gave him tough rounds, but Canelo slowly took control.
So it was good stuff here by Gonzalez. You duck the head, you move on the angles. By staying in front of Gonzalez.
By the 11th, the pressure was too much.
Welterweight championship.
And Canelo scored the TKO.
And he stunned Gonzalez. Gonzalez hurt for the first time in the fight, and there it is, it's over.
A reminder that even early on, he knew how to break opponents down piece by piece. Canelo Alvarez versus Carlos Baldomir. Baldomir was the seasoned veteran, while Canelo was the hungry 20-year-old with something to prove.
From Baldomir for missing weight, assuming Alvarez.
Right now he's boxing, and he's surprising me a little bit.
Baldomir fighting out of Argentina.
Canelo dominated with speed and power.
Look, a little bit too much. I mean, he should be setting it up with counters just like that. That right hand right there, he steps back. And after you catch your opponent off guard.
Look at these jabs continuing to land. There's another one from Canelo. His speed and his timing, which has seemingly led him to win all the rounds so far, which is obviously about as tough.
From both, actually.
And in round 6, he landed a monster left hook.
This is Canelo's best moment of the fight so far. Oh, and a straight right hand. Baldomir might be ready to go. And he's gone.
That put Baldomir down and out. Canelo doesn't need words. He's got results. Every overrated claim, every easy win insult, answered with precision, power, and dominance inside the ropes. Love him or hate him, you can't deny his greatness. If you enjoyed this compilation, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more epic boxing breakdowns and highlights.